The element of sound in video games plays an undoubtedly essential role in the game's design. Filmmaker George Lucas once said that sound and music are 50% of the entertainment in a movie. Although this quote has been disputed before, and in my eyes, he successfully demonstrated the idea in his own films, with the 3 original Star Wars movies having one of the most memorable and influential soundtracks in movie history. Not only has the quote proven to be applicable to films, but the idea of sound accounting for 50% of the entertainment can be easily applied to video games. Music and sound effects are some of the most iconic and enhancing qualities of a game, from the of Pac-Man to the of Super Mario Bros. Sound effects are an irreplaceable element of a game's atmosphere. It furthers interaction and immersion for the player in even the most basic of games. Adding a sound effect to some of the simplest of actions in a game, such as jumping, can both set the tone and give the player an audible association to an action. In Super Mario Bros., the jumping sound effect paired with the plain, upbeat chip tune immediately lets the player know about the cartoonish and playful nature of the game. The basic element of that noise brings the player that much further into the game. Despite its simplicity, it's able to make a game from an era where the scope and scale were incredibly limited by hardware restrictions of the time and immediately establish a theme without overwhelming the player. These minor noises are able to successfully pull the game together, and is one of the many things that helps it stand up to the test of time. Music is, in my opinion, the most notable and nostalgia-inducing part of a game. Being such a simple, memorable part of the game, it translates into the mind of the player unlike any other element of game design. And this is more than just a simple hunch. According to poll data collected from nearly 120 gamers on the subject of the most nostalgic element of a game, 52% of the vote went to music. Although this may be only a little over half, it was the predominating category, with the second most popular category getting only 24% of the vote. You see, a good tune will stick with somebody more than almost anything else, period. When decent music is fit to a specific point in the gameplay or correlates with a certain terrain in the game world, it applies this association between the player and the game. It hooks into the mind of the gamer and enhances the experience. It immerses the player into its carefully constructed general feeling and atmosphere. By its definition, atmosphere is a pervading tone or mood of a place, situation, or work of art. In a game, the music can do all 3. Whether it be the adventurous tunes set to the sprawling hills of Hyrule Field from The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, the awe-inspiring melodies encouraging the player to explore the beautiful environment, or the foreboding jingle followed by a dark tune that urges the player to stay on their guard, telling them that danger is imminent when you face off against a boss in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This could easily be one of the reasons that the Legend of Zelda series is so popular and why Ocarina of Time is so beloved. There have been few games that I've played with better sound design than those in the Legend of Zelda series. With the main mechanic of Ocarina of Time being music, there's no doubt that one of the first things somebody will say when you ask them what they remember about the game is the music. When a game has so many well-composed pieces placed together in such close proximity, the moments are hard to forget. This is why I think Ocarina holds up so well and is so fondly remembered. Each moment is encapsulated in the unforgettable melodies of Koji Kondo, each one linking the game into one incredible experience. As a whole, a well-done soundtrack pulls the game together, wrapping each individual moment into a single experience, bound together by one of the most powerful, most memorable things ever created: music.